Supplies desperate.
You know, between the armor, Edie, and Leonard, this is the least lonesomest road I've been.
This road is very not lonesome. They should call it Friend Road.
I hope Ulysses will be my friend. That would make 5.
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
I had nothing to do with this.
You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
I've been west, it's possible, but...
It was from the west, from deep in NCR, whether made by them or not. It came here through your hands. It was a device, a detonator. You carried that thing to the divide. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard.
Why would I have brought it here?
I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More than I have. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City. Word a few at Fort Aradesh. Fort abandoned. Even further west than that, Brahmin drives on the big circle. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe the markings on the package reminded you of the road home.
You saw this happen, then how did you survive?
Should have died there. But now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you, began to build themselves. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the silos without a human to shadow. Like hounds. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, history saved me. A sign.
You said it had markings, this package. What was it?
Machinery. Simple on the outside. Computer parts. Inside. More complicated. Was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divide.
I don't understand how a package could have done this.
You will. I'll show the Mojave, Bear and Bull, the way of it. How couriers can break nations.
Oh shit.
What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there.
I had no idea the silo was active until the missile was in the air towards Hopeville.
Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go.
I'm not to blame for Ashton, the chip, or the divide.
All these roads that you walked, these packages that you carried, think it wasn't your choice? Of course, it was your choice. You could have stayed in the Mojave, but you chose to come couldn't let be, not in you to let go. Came for no other reason than you were curious, restless, always have been. Had to know the why of it. Now I'll show you.
Oh, but why of it? You're the one who needs to answer that. Why would you launch nukes in turn?
Want to hear the answer of it? Not just history's answer. Your answer for what happened here.
What happened here was an accident.
Accident. Ignorance is a choice. As for anger, it is what I carry for the dead and all that come here.
The Republic troops?
The soldiers of the bear. They were dead already. Their symbol diseased. Deserved to die as my brothers did at Boulder City. Mines, bombs. I carry nothing for them. Their deaths here were a mercy compared to the ones that still walk the divide.
If you're Legion, are you angry because I destroyed the Divide supply line instead of you?
The supply line, the artery for the West. I have seen the blood of NCR at Legion hands. I carry no hatred for duty, if that's what this was. The Divide was more than that.
If you blame me for what happened here at the Divide, why do you care?
The community that was once here, and the package you brought, both had markings of the Divide, markings of America. You've seen the marks, the symbol, as early as the Hopeville silo, maybe. Carried it etched on your weapons.
They are in fact on the red glare.
The Divide, its buildings, its people, were built around those same markings. Markings like the flag on my back when I followed your road to the Divide those years ago. I saw the symbol I wore all around me. An old world symbol, strong to survive here. Its people strong. Outlast the bear, outlast the bull. Promise of something better. Kaiser was right to want it dead. NCR was right to want to rake their claws in it. Seeing it changed me. Seeing it end changed me too.
You believed in this place for what it once was. And I'm sorry for what happened here.
There was hope here. Another chance. A new nation stirring to life. Not the America of old, but something larger than the tribes of the East. Something larger than the houses of the West. Something better. The Divide could have bridged both, like Hoover Dam. Now, like the dam, it's too covered in blood to see what it could have been. You gave life to this place. I followed your road here, saw the Divide. You led me here so that I could see. Then you brought it to an end.
This is revenge.
My history isn't revenge or hate. The road that brought us both here isn't about that. It's about the message you carried. The message that one can kill a nation, can kill a symbol, and all that gather beneath its flag. I don't blame you for the Divide. I blame you for what you made me see. Now you will see what you brought to the Mojave, and that will be my message to you.
What message?
The nations of the Mojave, cracked and broken as the divide. I have walked at Caesar's command across the east into the west, far enough to know Caesar's word did not drive me, far enough to see the end. You've seen it. No courier, whatever their flag, can ignore it. Why you didn't stay in the west, why you wandered. There's no future in the bear or bull. The bear is diseased, barely clings to life. And the bull, when the legion reaches the sea, it will turn on itself and die.
Oh, the Legion is smart. He talks about
Killing
Haig.
one will end
He
both.
read the Wikipedia summary of Hegel. He's
How
smart
one
now.
could do it. Your ignorance, carelessness.
If that's the message you learnt, then you learnt the wrong one.
Really? Who's to say the truth of it? You? No. You walked from this, turned your back on it. Now you and others will answer for it. I'll start with the West. Let that burn. Then, if the East falters after, I'll bring the divide there as well. Burn away the flags. Begin again.
Well, I'm here in the divide. Now what?
Your road's not done. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things.
I'm not done talking to you yet. There's more I want to know.
Already heard you once, long ago, and loud enough for history to hear. Still, curiosity drove you this far. Let's see what else it can do.
What's our history? How do you know me?
I knew all of you, your name, your road to and from the divide, what that meant for the Legion. We never spoke, knew you through your actions, and I would never have discovered the divide without you.
You made a promise not to kill me. Why?
Caesar's orders. Sometime before I realized the why of it. Wasn't just you. All couriers. No telling how many were Legion. Maybe all of them. Wasn't sure about you until the divide. All the NCR burning. That much death. But you killed like NCR. Like Hanlon. With mines, bombs, missiles. Killed Legion along with the bear. Like a coward. Kills from a
Hey,
distance.
don't look at what skills I have tagged.
If you were Legion, then NCR beat you.
I was never a Legion agent.
I know that now. Doesn't change what was done. Even if you were Legion, you would answer for those deaths by Caesar's law.
Found some recordings from you on the road.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. Weren't worth the words anyway. Had a tech from the big empty recorder a woman gave me on its last legs. Didn't survive the road. If you heard them, there's no consequence.
You wouldn't have recorded those messages if they didn't matter to you.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
In the log you mentioned a tribe called the Twisted Hairs. Your tribe?
Twisted ears are dead, lost at dry wells, died in Wolpus's smile. Walk farther, see me face to face. You might earn more.
I deserve some answers.
You see, if you need answers, speak.
I want to know more about this package I delivered.
You know what it was. Thought it might be America come again. Promise of another future.
What was it?
It was a piece of machinery. Military, holding memories. Codes, maybe. When it woke, made these sounds. When it spoke, the divide became fire.
And this package is where now?
Buried in the divide. Wherever it is, it's been silent.
What do you mean when it woke?
Machine couldn't speak by itself. When it was connected, it started speaking, and the divide answered.
There's more I need to know. This canyon is miles long, maybe longer. Where can I find you?
At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, you and that machine. Keep your eyes on the tower that cuts the horizon. You'll find your way.
Come along, Leonard.
Come here, Leonard. Come on.
Is that a Mojave?
Starting combat. Just kidding.
I'm gonna get down there. Oh. Oh. That's... I've seen better ways to get through the building.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Over here! Had enough?
Leonard, I think they haven't had enough.
Fighting over.
Had enough.
You like
Had
that?
enough. You like that?
Uh-oh.
Help me out!
I will help you out. Don't worry, I will.
Come on!
When it is convenient for me. Fucking water. It's disgusting.
Just stop boarding, well now.
No. I'm afraid that's not possible. Get him, Leonard.
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough. Bad guys dealt with.
like that before him.
He's not dangerous. Look, he's hurt. Can we take him home, Dad? Maybe Mom can fix him.
I don't know, son. What if someone comes looking for it?
Please? He looks so lonely. Maybe if Mom fixes him, he can help her out around the garage.
All right, boy.
Yay! He'll be just like Ralphie. Only this one's not a toy.
That kid was sounding pretty fun of you. Why'd you leave? This happened where? I like how I can answer, what's a Chicago? You got that plate from Illinois then? The other you. Come on, idiot, let's go. What the fuck's a Chicago? Does Doug Walker live there?
Oh, I hope not.
God, it sounds horrible.
It was terrible.
No good ever come out of no Doug Walker.
I don't know Dougie Wuggies.
I don't want to prove of that. No siree.
Oh, I don't like that.
I do not approve of that.
It sounds pretty cringe, honestly.
Don't like the idea. Don't like the execution. Don't like none of it.
Don't like the Doug.
Oh, especially the
Walker?
dog. Oh, that dog part. Yo, Vinny, check out this Gatling laser. What a weird ass weapon, huh?
Yo, Vinny, check out this Doug Walker.
Dog Walker laser.
Doug Laser.
Dog laser. Ooh. Satchel charges. That will make me go boom boom. I don't want to go boom boom. Not yet. I have things to do. Okay, before I head back there, I need to check out the other building. I'm so sure there was another building. Maybe I was just misremembering. Ah, here we go. What's this? Oh, another log.
Something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. In case someone finds them, learns the pattern. The courier might.
I did. Thank
But
you.
I thought sand and wind would never end.
Who do you think is
Came to the
cuter,
crater.
Dr. Klein or Dr. Gross?
There was an old world facility. A weather station at the edge. Still reeking the sky with electricity and generators. And beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there. All carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things I walked the Great Salt Lake as Kaiser's eye, then his hand. Mongrels there, 2 legs and 4. Saw the walls of New Canaan and the scavengers circled, and the strength
This
or
one looks
fire
pretty tough.
too high, too strong. White legs.
That's
They were
all.
born for war. They run to it, hungry for battle. Yet their hunger is to be a part of history, something larger. Like the Legion, as always, brought them a message from Kaiser. If New Canaan burns, Kaiser might see them. Might. Even the chance was a lie. To honor Kaiser, destroy the history of New Canaan and the way they carry it in their generations and family. Kaiser respects such strength, I told them. That was truth. Even if strength wasn't the word. Obedience. You must be willing to kill anyone. Children, mothers, the weak, elders. If these New Canaanites value the generations, that is what you must kill. It was like Wolpus was speaking through me. Use the night, silence, and fire to change their words to please, to screams. No need for bombs, when hate will do. I asked the Whitelegs to destroy a people with ancestry going back thousands of years. Another death of history, lost to time. The New Canaanites. They supplied medicine, food traded with others, civilization, a hand from the past, not history, but maybe a past deeper, farther than that to a place where this God really exists. If so, his handiwork and people belong elsewhere, not in this place. Another symbol like bear and bull with no meaning in the present.
Let's read Private Peterson's diary. Jesus, this place is a hellhole. I heard it was bad from some of the guys, but Jesus. Henriksen bought it when one of those unexploded warheads went off. And Jenkins, those things got him. I don't know what they were. Ghouls maybe, but nasty fuckers. LT thinks they were drawn by the explosion that killed Henriksen. I think we're all gonna die hit.
The Whitelegs meant to show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things. Lies. And then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect. They filed it. Lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove. When I remembered, they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twist.
This one looks pretty tough.
And the tribals
I just knocked
came rushing
a
back.
fucking skyscraper
The
came down when I hit
Whitelegs
that
circled
warhead.
like that. It was like looking at the dead of my
I was not
tribe,
expecting that.
reborn as ghosts.
This will only
Hateful,
stand for a second.
hungry, bowing to Kaiser. Another history gone,
Venom
carried
that it is
by
unconscious.
me alone.
How could this have happened?
Was that all?
That's all. God, I was really not expecting that that fucking skyscraper to come down, because you know, even in like Fallout 4, like you don't really see any buildings get knocked down as far as I remember.
Yeah.
Then I blew up this warhead, I had the earth shake, and then like this fucking thing just like yeets over. I'm like, oh,
Oh, that's
I'm
not
making this place a
good.
lot better.
I'm a hero.
I'm literally the best thing to ever happen. We need to find another commissary terminal because I got a lot of. Uh-oh. Ow! Those satchel charges really hit hard. I'm wounded again. Why couldn't Leonard have taken that L fully? Well, I'm going to explore and explore and explore, just like I explored the beginning. The problem with playing this on the PlayStation was that because of the way the saving works with all of the Bethesda like engine games, after a certain save, the save is so bloated it actually starts to outpace the RAM of the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Kinda cringe though.
Increases your damage with beam weapons by 5. ED also gains 5 damage while their companion. That's dope. As I believe the kids say.
That is cool.
Man, this place really got slapped around. And I'm not really helping, to be honest. You might even say I was making it significantly worse. But I
Oh,
think
this
that's
place
a
is
little
pretty
unfair.
shit. Oh, this place is pretty shit. Wonder who did this. So.
Oh, I wonder who could have done this troll face. Uh-oh! I really like the world that you get in like Lonesome Road. I think if Dead Money has a beautiful atmosphere, but I think in terms of like layout, I actually really like Lonesome Road's layout. It's very weaving. Because Old World Blues is fun to explore, but they're basically facilities dotted around a fairly flat map. Like Lonesome Road is probably, aside from like the skyscrapers in Fallout 4, Lonesome Road is probably the only place where Fallout game has any kind of like real verticality to it.
Yeah.
Give credit where credit's due. Fallout
No.
4 is actually quite good in this regard. Being able to go through all the skyscrapers and buildings is quite a treat. I don't think I'm supposed to climb this up. Almost fell off. That's fine. Everyone makes mistakes.
I don't. I'm out.
I'm epic with it. 3rd Street Municipal Building. Treasurer's report. Somebody from the political office should keep an eye on those guys down at the water treatment plant. That's the 3rd request for extra funds. I've had to deny this much. Do they think we're made of money? I swear, it's like they want the communists to win. Attention all base personnel. Do not engage the protesters outside the construction zone. I know, the presence of those freedom-loving no-good nicks fills my brain with the white, hot rage of capitalist justice. But the political office is something planned for them, and you mooks better not screw it up. Commander Devlin. I'm on for Commander Devlin. You will soon play host...
I know you people want to go kill all those people outside, but wait for it. We got something better planned.
You will soon play host to one of the greatest American patriots of our day, General Wellesley himself. For those of you whose family trees don't fork, that's a good one. The General is Chief Liaison Officer to the Big NT Research Facility. He and his team are paying us a visit to collect our guests and take them someplace where they can... where they can do some good for their country beyond stinking of patchouli and shooting the LSD. Oh, they sent them to an internment camp.
Yes.
Oh.
What you think they were gonna do with them? Give them a vacation?
I thought they were gonna do something like beat them, but they're doing something even worse, like genocide.
Yeah. If they were just gonna beat them, then he wouldn't have been like, don't beat them. We got a better idea for them.
Okay. Hello!
Steady.
A war crime idea.
Ow! Bad.
That's all.
You tunnelers are so adorable. Ow, stingy hurty.
Ow, sting hurt. Ouchie. Ouch time.
As long as Edie is your companion, Edie also grants an accuracy boost. And my accuracy is increased in bats. Nice, I have all of her upgrades. Or his upgrades.
I don't think it has a gender. I don't think it was programmed with one of those.
Oh, you can call her Eddie or Edie or Ralphie.
I prefer Edie.
Oh man. I like how there's just like all this stuff that shows you that this is a place that's been fucked over twice, because like you go through like all these ruins and reading like all these logs from the pre-war, and then you go in this building, it's just a dead NCR officer with his riot control kit.
Yeah.
And he's ghoulified.
It's very ghoulish.
I wonder who could have done this. Whoops. Damn it, Leonard, no one asked you to be here. Wait, I did. Belay that. Never mind, I didn't say anything.
We'll lay that over.
I really like how this DLC especially, it feels like they did a little bit of like, in terms of gameplay, they give you a bit of fan service, because this game just throws like all the fun high-level weapons at you all the time. Like Gatling lasers, plasma casters, anti-material rifles, rocket launchers, fat men.
Fat.
Fatties. And then it's like, oh, you think the Ranger armor is really cool in the box?
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
And it's such a shame that you can't use it. Well, here, have all the fucking Ranger army gear you can carry. You literally will get so much of it, your companions will not even be able to wear all of it. My nuke kill count is quite low. Actually, it's very high. Well, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. I really need a commissary. I need a commissary.
I need a commissary.
I need a dispenser of goods and services. I really like how they say, hey, stop putting your fucking bottle caps in the commissary and fucking with the transaction system. It's just a nice little touch of like, you know, hey, here's an actual in-game reason for like why this works, and it's kind of stupid, but it's just a little appreciated thing of like, you know, you put in the detail. So when gamers ask, why the fuck is this thing setting bottle caps, you actually have an answer for it. So oh boy, a warhead I haven't exploded. Bim.
Had to explode it.
60. A 308 round, hand loaded. Must have destroyed. Wait, that's from the trailer. You're the robot from the trailer. No wonder you didn't make it all the way to Navarro. So they blew out your primary stabilizing jet. I can't believe you kept going. What was that? Raiders, huh? You're lucky you got away from them. They would have sold you to scrap. Sounds bad. Well, we should probably keep moving. This place looks bad. This place looks really bad. It's like someone detonated a nuclear recently.
Oh no.
Could have done that. Cave of the Abaddon. The uh-oh. Yeah, you show him, Leonard. Throw that fire at.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
You know, people give this game a lot of, like, oh, the gunplay is sort of mediocre, but I don't know, I always like the way a lot of the weapons sound in this game. Feels like they put a lot of effort into making them all sound quite punchy. Like, the hunting shotgun sounds good, the riot shotgun sounds good. Granted, they sound good in Fallout 4, but there's, like, a lot less of the weapons. I know it's harder to make... what the fuck? No!
What?
Seymour! I can't believe they did it.
What?
They put Fry's dog from Futurama in the game. Oh, I'm actually unhappy now. Dear Diary, I think we did it. We finally convinced the deaf merchants to hear our beautiful Mother Earth's cries. I just had a personal meeting with the base commander who said they will be taking a long, hard look at our demands and preparing something special for us. I can't wait to see what it is. I bet it's a full nuclear disarmament. Oh. I don't think this hippie had a clear grasp on what was going on.
You know, I didn't think he thought he was gonna be, like, you know, yeeted out of existence.
No. I mean, I would also expect a democracy to, or, well, I guess it isn't a democracy. I guess by the time of these protests, the US is probably a fascist dictatorship.
Probably. Mass deporting people to internment camps.
That's
Time
usually a
to
good sign.
Probably.
Fucking hell, that's a lot. I mean, roll it again.
Was that all? Right. Steady. Fighting.
Honestly, I don't know what
Cessation of
people are complaining
hostilities
about. I really like
complete.
firing the shotgun in this game. I know I'm biased because I love this game so much, but like, the gunplay is really not bad at all. Like, it's good. It's exactly what a It's pretty much exactly what a, you know, RPG needs to have, and then some, so, you know.
It could definitely be worse.
Could definitely be a lot worse. It could be Fallout 3. Yeah, I think it's better than the Outer Worlds, that's for sure. I mean, that's not saying much.
No, the
I don't know why. The Outer Worlds guns are just really pew-pewy, and there's like a really comedic effect to all the gore.
Yeah.
I want to explore the Cave of the Abaddon a bit more. Abaddon? I feel like there's probably a new one out here I could detonate. Let's retrace our steps now that we've not got to shoot our way through here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any of Ulysses' logs. Because they unlock more dialogue, because the logs aren't just there for convenience, they actually play a lot in the story. You know, in some ways I do get what they tried to do with Ulysses. He's supposed to be kind of like, I think he's supposed to be like Kreia 2.0, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like an NPC that actually really challenges the players on their decisions and has like a very strong philosophy of their own that's antithesis to yours in a lot of ways, regardless of who you are. Because Kreia is the same way. Like Kreia will criticize you basically no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Why didn't you give him money? Why did you give him money? Fuck you, you old wizard cunt.
Do you want me to give him money or not? Make up your fucking mind.
And to be fair, I like Kreia, but it is one of those things that, like, Ulysses has some parts I would say better than Kreia. I think Ulysses is slightly more consistent with his ideas. But his ideas are more strange, if that makes sense.
I mean, I think Kreia is very much like, she's
Nihilist.
just kind of like, she has ideas, but she's also kind of just, at the end of the day, very just bitter.
Yes. I actually do like that, and this is like an important thing.
No, I'm not saying that's a flaw.
No, I didn't think so. But it's actually something important to talk about with both Kreia and Ulysses, and it's something that this game does well that a lot of games fail to do. And the biggest one I can think of is Mass Effect 3 with Kai Lang. See, the thing is, when you set up like an adversary to the player that like is supposed to be mirroring or holding up a mirror to them, or like is some kind of challenge against the player on the NPC's part, you need to actually be able to challenge them back. When a character like Kai Lang, when the game tells you, look, he's your nemesis, look, he's just like you, I don't believe it because I beat him all the time, and he has like no ideas, and he needs help, and he's crutched up by the story.
And crutched up by a fucking gunship.
Fucking gunship. I mean, in some ways, it's actually lampshaded by the characters. Like Shepard goes, "There's no gunship to save you this time" in the last fight. But
yeah, but that just makes him even. The fact that the game acknowledges that he's really lame makes me question why they even bothered with this. Because it's like, you know he's lame. Why are you trying to make him think he's not lame?
Mean old General Winters catches you, you'll never make it home. No, Ralphie, fly far, fly fast.
Tune in next Saturday for the exciting conclusion. Eddie, what are you doing in here all alone? And who left these old videos playing? We've got a big day tomorrow.
trying to find your way home? Suddenly a lot of things are making more sense. Yes, Edie, I'm sure Ralphie the World will be very proud of you. I'll do whatever I can to help you get home, after we deal with things here. Come on now. I love Fallout New Vegas. God, such a cool poster. Oh shit, I was supposed to be looking at those? God damn it. There's a fucking achievement or collection for like looking at all the ED posters, and I've seen a bunch of them, but I didn't know I could examine them. Fuck.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive. But no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need.
Whoa, hang on.
That machine with you. Sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it. Bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough.
Hey, you give me my
No
machine back, you
need
little...
for you to carry it.
Edie's not going anywhere.
You gave it a name. What was it to you? Companion, slave, weapon, all of that. Nothing compared to its primary function. It's a messenger, like us, and it shares our history. If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned
No, wait,
away
I have good
at
equipment
any
on it.
time.
No!
Gone back home, and none of this would have happened. But
Fuck you, I have
had
good
to make
equipment on
one
it. How
last
No, wait, I
delivery.
put the fat man on it.
And
You
that's
can't just
why
take it.
I knew you'd come.
I know,
courier.
try hard.
Couldn't stay away.
What's so important about him?
What's inside that machine? That's all that mattered. Inside its frame, it carries the message you brought here. The giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your nation. Big Mountain Access Code. Ulysses.
No.
Command override. Navarro.
No. You motherfucker. That's it, now I'm pissed.
He's out here posting cringe.
I am livid, salty,
Leonard.
and not impressed. Oh shit. I just got 100 pounds of gear put on me. I actually got put like 200 pounds of gear on me, actually, now that I think about it. Shit balls. Okay, maybe, hopefully, the pilot that carries my helicopter is good enough for me. Good enough to land this thing for me. Yes? Yes, hello, I need you to make a quick stop. Thank you. You know, this is like the one thing I was worried about, because you're supposed to lose Edie at this point, and then it's supposed to be like, well shit, I'm all alone in the hardest part of the game. But luckily I have little Leonard here, who is actually not very good in combat, so I think it's fine. Yes. Click through the lock, that's good. Good. And stop. God damn it, I have to drop my power armor. I was using that, or thinking about using that. Shut up! Yeah. Oh shit, now I can't carry all these great weapons on me. No, I actually have to drop my weight. Fucker. If only I reached the commissary before I got here. And now I'm really screwed because... I have one idea and it might just work. Let's see, I'm on the box with hotel. Okay. probably will work. There's actually no reason for it not to work. It's almost a guarantee it will work. God, Elite Right Gear is so insanely good. It has damage threshold of 22.
Damn.
It's literally 3 points away from T51B power. And it's medium. I think one of the mods, or like the bug fixes I have, actually changes the range. Like you know how the Right Gear helmets are actually like the only helmets in the entire game which are classified as medium?
Yes.
I think one of the bug fix things I have changed it back. Which I actually do understand, because it's like, I know what they were going for. It's like, this was a mistake and we're gonna correct it. But like, in practice, it just means you have these helmets that are actually really, really hard to repair for like the entirety of the game.
Yeah.
If the entire game had been like, you know, had like light, medium, and heavy classifications for helmets, that would have made more sense, but not the way it is. And you can almost see exactly where the classes are supposed to be, like, you know, combat armor and like
Starting combat.
like
Just
veteran
kidding.
helmets and ranger helmets. All that stuff is probably medium. Power armor helmets are obviously heavy. The helmets are clearly all in the light class, and they're kind of not supposed to be, but it's a little bit too late to do it right in the last DLC, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, the Mark Scout armor is surprisingly sells for really good. I think it's because of its agility +1 and sneak +2. Every time I see the red glare, I start thinking about the anthem. It's not even mine. Why am I thinking?
You're an American on the inside.
You know, it honestly might be a little bit. I'm not saying it's likely, but yes. I'm never gonna use these. That's firepower. Because it fires with quite a lot of power.
Oi.
Wait, steel? You're not sure. the sound dampener on the helicopter active, so it will not make noise. It's a sneaky copter. Isn't it a good thing I had that vertebra to dump all the gear after Ulysses stole my robot?
Yes.
I can't believe he stole my fucking robot. Acceptable. And may I go even further and say, somewhat unbelievable. Actually, very believable.
I believe it.
That is only partially true. This place is rumbling, almost as if someone is repeatedly and rather ignorantly going throughout this entire land, detonating warheads willy-nilly.
That'd be absurd, though.
What kind of asshole would just go around blowing things up because in his head there's some kind of arbitrary counter that's going to reward him if he blows them all up? That's just insane.
This one looks pretty tough.
Oh, hi, Deathclaw. There's something for you.
Had enough.
Ah! I got bonked. I must have got critical hits. I have like 400 health.
Wait, did you get hit by a Deathclaw? I'm not watching the stream. Oh no, Deathclaws just do that much damage.
Yep.
They do absurdly high amounts of damage.
Yeah, definitely in Lonesome Road. I remember them being a real motherfucker to deal with. And the most powerful enemy in the game is hidden somewhere in this DLC. I forget which building. That will be a fun thing for me to discover. A epic Bazinga moment, if you will. Big Zinga, big Zinga, big Zinga.
Big Zinga.
Zinga, big Zinga. Also, I blame Leonard for not dying. Instead, I died because the Deathclaw prioritized me over a tiny midget. And it's so nice to have Leonard here. If anytime there's some dead air, I can just say, fuck you, Leonard. You can't even tell if he's crying because he's playing face.
Time to fight.
I broke the lock. Why did I break the lock?
Fighting
I wanted to
over.
break the lock. Could I have not broken the lock? Probably. Did I care? No.
Was it funny?
Yes. To me.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Had enough.
Got him.
Was that all?
All I had to do was panic and rapidly fire my gun in repetitive bursts.
Yep.
Like a skilled marksman.
Yep. Very skilled, very marksman.
That's me. Big genius.
Big genius.
What a stupid thing for me to think, but I'll say it out loud anyway. Sorry, Ulysses, but it's
This one looks pretty tough.
An enemy has detected me. Oh good, it's marksman. I was really worried for a second. You're only mildly worrying to me. Get him, Leonard. No, Leonard! Wrong way! Wait. Those idiots, they're standing under a warhead. Dummy. Idiot.
Stupid.
Stupid. I bet
That's
you were
all.
thinking, no one's that stupid as to blow up a nuclear device again. Well, guess what? I am.
Wrong.
Guess what? Well, I am that stupid. And not only did I do it reluctantly, it wasn't even reluctant, I did it eagerly.
I completely knew what I was doing, and I did it anyway.
I could not have less of a moral compass, and this needs to be emphasized. Let me be clear. I am committing a war. Let me be further clear. I don't care.
Let me be clear. Doing war.
Maybe I should say it before I go into this cave with all the skeletons. NCR radio distress beacon. Let's read it. Or listen to it, probably.
Mayday! 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 This is NCR Trooper Gleason, calling anyone listening on this channel. My platoon has been wiped out, and I am pinned down by a goddamn huge deathclaw in a place called The Divide. So far, I've been able to scare it away with flares, but I lack any explosives to kill the damn thing. Please assist. I say again, please assist. Mayday.
We
Mayday.
haven't seen anybody
Mayday.
in a while.
This is
Maybe the
NC
monsters have stealth suits too.
Well, I'm sorry, Trooper Gleason.
Sneaking
Hello.
done. Fighting now.
Come on.
Leonard! Okay, you know what time it is? I'm gonna deploy my deployable gutsy turret. Let's see how you like this. Eh.
Time to fight.
Get him!
No surrender.
That's all.
My Mr. Gutsy died, but it bought me the time I needed to bring down the wall. Look at it! Look what they did to it! Sheldon Cooper's Mr. Gutsy is dead. Something hit me. That wasn't very wholesome.
Small chunkus, not wholesome.
For those of you who don't know, a platoon is 45 men and women, indicating that the Death Corps killed 45 men or women. Isn't that epic?
That many men or women. And or women.
That means
It's important.
the Death Corps killed women. Isn't that epic? Man, I don't know what that Ulysses is talking about. I'm not a careless, wanton, destructive force running around, not caring what I'm doing. Oh boy, another youth to go on.
I care deeply about the war crimes I committed.
Blowing up these warheads reduces the structural integrity of the buildings. Reducing the structural integrity of these buildings will cause them to become unstable and explode. This overall is a win. Because it will make things more epic and
Sneaking done. Fighting
fighting
now.
now.
Fighting now.
Ow, ow, ow. Who's shooting me? Ow, ow. I need to get inside. Away from the not funny, didn't laugh people. NCR Ranger Action Report. Third Platoon, Cazador Company, 4th Ranger Battalion, Action Report. Staff Sergeant Balmoral reporting. We reached the area local tribes called the Divide, but so far I don't think this will be a suitable route for bringing troops to Hoover Dam. The terrain is a nightmare. We've seen evidence of hostile indigenous life, and the Geiger counters are ticking like grandfather clocks on turbo. Full report when the advanced scouts come back at 2300, but as of now I'm recommending we abandon the mission. Addendum. Looks like we aren't the only ones that had the idea to check this place out. Advanced scouts encountered heavy Legion activity in the area. The troops are gearing up to hit them tonight, hopefully before they know we're hit. That is a foot. Is this terminal still work? Jackie's computer. Noise. Swear to God, if I lose one more night of sleep over these noises, I'm going to strangle somebody, knocking pipes in my ass. At least slumlords think it's easy. Running the safety protocols on an entire ICBM launch complex in 2 hours sleep. It's a goddamn miracle nobody started World War III over a low-flying titmouse. Earthquakes. Fantastic, now there's earthquakes. Sure, Commander Devlin says they're minor ones and nothing to worry about, but come on, earthquakes? Did no one think to check fault lines before they built a massive underground missile complex? Your textile is at work, folks. Swear to God, when my term's up, I'm moving to Canada. Minor and nothing to worry about. If that last quake wasn't a 5.0, at least I'm Dean Domino. That's it. I'm registering a transfer before the whole... I do hope Sheldon's good buddy Leonard is handling the sniper situation well. Oh. I'll make the moment I said I hope he's handling this well, I just saw a prompt that said Leonard Hofstadter was unconscious. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, he's quite good with a sniper rifle, and I'm quite bad at dodging his rounds that are entering my face.
Have them enter somewhere else.
Excuse me. Excuse me, I just want to talk. I'd like to have a discussion about your use of rounds. How the hell am I going to reach him? Ow! Waste disposal station. Ow. What the hell's hitting me? Oh god!
Harvested back.
Well, Well, I killed him very quickly, but... Oh, God! Where did you come from? Yeah, I turned you to ash, idiot. Stupid idiot one. Hi, Leonard. Leonard? Leonard, I need you to get off my friend blade. Leonard. Leonard Hofstadter. Oh, by the way, I found something else that's funny.
What?
Because he's tiny, he has less weight than the average human, which makes him very flingable. I'm not being very nice to him.
Good.
Leonard, I really need you to get up to carry some gear. Leonard, it would be extremely nice of you if you would carry me. Ah, now I know how to get rid of you, you smug jackass. He's dead.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too. Was that all?
Okay, Leonard, get over here. And then what happened to your plasma rifle? Did you lose it? You're not getting another one, you know.
Those are expensive.
a marksman, I couldn't even see. I just saw a nuke in the sky and I thought, that should get blown up.
I was like, haha, boom time.
I don't think Sheldon approves of my destructive. I mean, Leonard doesn't approve of my destructive ways. Unfortunately for him, his name's Leonard. This is real Leonard. Find the telephone wire, that would be simple enough. You know, fuck it, I'll go the long way around. After all, end up with it. Somehow, probably. I'm sensing more nuclear weapons. I will remedy this by counterbalancing with other nuclear weapons. What basis does the game raise into?
What basis does the game say I have a high rating?
Ow. These satchel charges are really fucking mean. Like, they do so much damage, it's insane. My leg is busted and busted and I don't feel good, busted, my leg hurts, it's bleeding, big busted, I'm dying, You're thinking, is this really the best he can come up with? Yes, it is, I'm sorry. Ah. Ow! Ow. Dying hurts.
Bro.
I'm straight up not having a good time.
Dying makes me feel dead.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Fighty. Leonard, I really want you to... Don't cower, Leonard! Fine, I'll do it. Uh-oh. I'll do it, you fucking disgust me. Don't just let a minigun
Bad
you
guys
fight back.
dealt with.
Oh,
Leonard, why are you such
Leonard. Ulysses Temple. Let's not go in there yet, little buddy. Oh, you do have a plasma gun. You just like the Blade of the West more. Which is weird because you're a range class, but you're also an idiot, so I'm not gonna fault you for your own failings.
I'm gonna fault you for being stupid. I created you this way.
I don't know what I was expecting. In truth, I bear this burden. Okay, I'm not done exploring here yet, so let's slide down this cliff very gracefully and ow. Oh, not ow. Not ow, I didn't. I hear someone decloaking behind me.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Get him! Oh yeah, look at him go. Should really help him.
Nah.
He's dead.
Good. Couldn't have helped him.
Wait, he's not dead. He just got knocked down. Don't run! You had him on the ropes! No!
Was
It's
that
also
all?
your fault because you made him a coward.
I made him a coward because it really stood to reason, honestly. Hello. Hello yourself. Well, the good news is he really likes his Blade of the West. The bad news is he's not actually very good with it. I might even say, or go as far as to say, he's bad. And
I think
stupid.
you say something controversial yet so brave.
Yet, how could you say something so controversial and yet so patently obvious? Oh, there's a warhead there I haven't gone up yet. That's fixed. 6 more warheads, 6 more warheads. Then I can... I don't know. I think I get this. So basically there's this warhead and haha boom. I was initially going to stop and wait for another part to do the rest of the quest, but since I'm near the end, I might as well do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks pretty tough.
Ow!
Cessation of hostilities complete.
I can't see anything. Leonard. Leonard.
Leaner.
There you are. Leonard, don't run away from me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. news items. Been getting away with it because Edie's been handling all of your failure.
Ow.
Looks like someone tried to barricade here and it didn't work out for them. Email to City Treasurer. Commander Devlin, I apologize for emailing you again, but I still haven't received a response to my previously 7 emails. Once again, we desperately need more funding to improve safety protocols at the water treatment plant. Current protocols are absolutely appalling, and I don't even want to think about the consequences of a failure on the local water supply. Specialist Alan Rothschild. Reply. Listen here, you pinko commie-eyed puke. I got your lily-livered defeatist emails. I ignored them because they made me throw up in my mouth. Do you understand we're fighting a war here against the Reds? And the only thing standing between you and hot atomic Armageddon is me and my base full of giant nuclear missiles. Answer me this, Specialist Butinsky. If the American people are overrun by Kremlin Joe and his Chi-Com cronies, what good will clean drinking water be?
I agree, Mikey.
You know, I kind of wish every single dialogue entry was written by Commander Devlin. Like, I think he should have handled everything that all of pre-war America was doing. I shouldn't have found anyone else's messages. They should have all been written by him, because he's probably up there for stupidest pre-war characters, and it's amazing.
What do you mean? He's 100% right.
What good will drinking water be if the communists invade?
He's right, you know. What good will it be?
What good will protective measures against the plague be if China beats us in the economy? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
What good would they be, Daniel?
You know, the sad thing about satire is that satire requires something to be somewhat a little bit feasible that it could happen. Oh. Oh, Leonard, look, there's a pool down there. You should go jump into. Survivor's footlocker. What's in here? 10 movies of submachine gun. Get over him. Do me a favor and carry literally everything. I don't care, it's a whole. Thank you. The services you render are appreciated and swiftly forgotten. Okay. Where else should I explore? I think I've got everything. But I'm missing 6 nukes. Well, this is way down, I suppose. I think I've got everything. I am missing 6 nukes to detonate, but I mean, there's only so many nukes. There's only so much radiation I can bathe this place in. In sheer defiance of Ulysses' claim that I am, quote, a bad influence on this area.
I will make more radiation.
And that I brought destruction here and I'm going to bring it again. What an idiot.
Damn right I will.
Yes. No, you can't just detonate nuclear warheads every 5 seconds. Don't you even understand what brought us that haha nuke scope for? Now, is this a quote said by the Courier or Fallout 4 developers? I leave that for you to decide. Shit, I'm completely lost. Because this place doesn't just go in a single straight line. Which is obviously bad game design.
Yes. Obviously.
It's not my fault I got lost. Because I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. That's ridiculous. But I will check what's back here. Wow, that water texture got a lot worse all of a sudden. What the fuck's with this water texture? It's like a big thing of photo views.
I don't know.
You know, I worked really hard to get that portable mission done. So I had fission batteries, I had scrap electronics, I had scrap metal, I had flammable fuel, my fusion cells. It took a lot to make him. And then what did he buy me? The very crucial 2 seconds I needed to kill the Deathclaw before it killed me. Which I say is unfair. Because I shouldn't have to lose things.
More.
I also might have underestimated its scripting because it turns out it was scheduled to follow me like a temporary companion. So actually I probably could have deployed it earlier and gotten more use out of it. This is like the weird thing is like I actually think the more perks, because it's kind of like a community project, it's very unbalanced on one hand. But on the other hand, there is also there's also some really nice things in it, and you just kind of have to have the self-control to avoid the perks that are very clearly bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's worth it, is what I'm saying. Okay, I think I have destroyed all the news.
I disagree.
Now, to pick up where our conversation left off, with Freya and Ulysses. In essence, I only think really... It's a really weird thing, and it's very small, but it undercuts a lot of what Ulysses says. His script needs editing downwards.
Yeah, because he just, like...
There's like double the amount of words. Like, thank God he's got a very good voice actor. I like the way he talks. It's very good. But there's a lot of things that don't need as many words as he speaks, and like it probably would have punched a bit better if they had used less action.
Yeah.
But what else don't you like about Ulysses from your perspective?
I don't know. It's mostly just that.
Yeah.
Very, very wordy. More than he needs to be.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
I like how his view of the world. It's very cold, and it's kind of super villainy, but in like a understandable, cool way. Like, the NCR are bullshit, the Legion are bullshit, I'm gonna start again. And the only way to start again is to cripple both of the nations so they can die.
Yeah.
which will also lead to the death of millions, and also highlights that Ulysses is a maniac. But that's okay. I'm gonna stop him.
He has understandable reasons for why he wants to do what he does,
Yeah.
but he's also unhinged and is basically unable to himself. He talks a lot about like how people need to let go, like how they like
Need to let go of old world trinkets, but he can't let go either.
he can't like he's criticizing other people for they need to let go of like their vague ideas of like what the old world was like when he's basically just doing that for the divide. Like
Yeah.
it could have been something good. Yeah, but it wasn't. It got blowed up. Get over it.
God, the skybox of this place is great. Like, it's so ominous and imposing on you. But yeah, and not only that, I also like how this is again something that Obsidian does, which we were talking about before. It's very crucial when you have a person that's a mirror or like criticizes the player or is like, you know, supposed to be like played up as his equivalent. You need to be able to criticize him. The player needs to be able to feel like they can call him out on his bullshit or like reject him completely or reject the idea. Like that's what I love about Kreia is like she's got lots of interesting things to say, but you can tell her she's full of shit all the time, and in fact sometimes she'll respect you for doing it.
Yeah.
That's a very fine line between this is a character I don't want to have to hang around for any long period of time, or oh boy, they're gonna talk to me again. Now with that said, let's enter the facility. Quest added.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Rescue Edie. That I intend to do very much. Reinforced. One correct, so what could it be? C-A-L-C-U-L-A-T-E-D. So it does not share E and D. So if one is correct, it has to be either E or D, so... Well, it can only be one of the E's, so it means it's the first E, because the only other ones here are E and D. So this one? No. Okay, so... Bam! Got it. I like the stealth minigame, it's always fun. I get very excited when I see this one, was like, oh boy, little brain teaser.
I like it. It's a good hacking minigame. I like it a lot better than like most other hacking minigames.
Like pipe ones.
Yeah.
Because like the pipe ones are just like, I don't even understand aesthetically how these things are remotely connected.
Well, by pipes apparently.
Apparently. Sheldon. I mean Leonard. What did you do to Leonard?
Locking on. Firing.
Bad guys dealt with.
There you are. Just gonna fire those missiles. Maintenance time. I bought maintenance reports. Part 1 inactive and occupied, Part 2 active occupied.
Time to fight.
Have to do optional combat to get the best ending. No. No.
I hate it.
You can't make me.
I have to do additional things to get a better ending? What?
What? What? First of all, how dare you? Second of all, yeah, Yeah, look, I can make, I have 500 overcharged cells. If I had 5 fission batteries and 10 scrap metal, I can make a Securitron. If I had 10 scrap metal and 3 fission batteries, I can make a Sentry Bot. I can actually make Robo-Scorpions, which is cool.
Dr. Mobius's impressive
Robo-Scorpions.
I love robots.
I love how, because, I like how because, I have Wild Wasteland on, the weapon isn't called Fist of War, it's called Fist of the North War.
It's great.
I am sadly not good enough to make this. Wah! iBots are very easy to make. 2 scrap electronic, 2 scrap metal. Mr. Gutsy is 3 fission batteries and 5 scrap. Protectrons are 5 scrap electronics, 5 scrap. iBots would be the easiest to make, but they'd also go down very quickly. Ow.
Oh, guys, dealt with.
Come on, Edie. I saved you. Must have been an override function piggybacked on the broadcast. That's what pulled you. Are you okay? You just took off like you finally found home. Override frequency. But why would he do that? It wasn't to lure me here. Ulysses already know I'd be coming. Well, if he wants whatever he's planning, he needs you there. Let's go. I didn't think we'd be marathoning Lonesome Road, but apparently we are, so that's good. Once I finish with this game, I'll do Tyranny, so...
Yay!
Big happy. I'm looking forward to Tyranny because it's a game I haven't played. I love New Vegas, but you know, it'll be
really
nice to do something new, completely fresh.
I really like Tyranny, but I might just be wrong.
Doubt it. Oh yes, a commissary terminal, finally. Edie, get over here. Need to activate monies.
Money.
Money. Mechanical upgrade, extended magazine, vehicle compensator. Okay, so red glares. Fast strike needs alpha strike and auto one. You know, on closer inspection, I can see why I'm so over-encumbered all the time. I have 33 pounds worth of water.
That's a lot of water.
Fucking camel, apparently. 21 pounds of doctor's bags. 11 pounds of bloatfly sliders. I'm starting to see why I'm constantly over-encumbered.
idea what it could be.
I don't know. DSP noises. Oh yeah. America. I love that reload. So cool. Love the way everything slides into place. I've also significantly dropped my weight because I got rid of pretty much all the weapons that I had no interest in using. Almost like I don't need to hoard literally everything. It can't be that.
It's impossible.
Once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now. Okay. I will save. Heal up, and then I should be good. I have 273 weight as well, so it actually should be, I should not have any weird moment where I'm interrupted to pick up things.
Yes.
Because of my obsessive and incredibly healthy and cool obsession with collecting everything inside. Yeah. Oh, I've stopped healing good. But I still healed all the way. So. Rescue Dee Dee. Let's go talk to the big man himself. Oh, I found the other warheads to detonate. One, two, three.
We haven't seen anybody in a while.
Four,
Maybe the
five.
monsters have stealth suits too.
Oh no, I hate that. Wait, no, wait. No, I did. I got it. 4, 5, 6. Wait. Please tell me about them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I actually got all the warheads. Once I blow up this room, but that will come later. For now, I need to talk to...
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
What happened at the Divide, what I did was an accident. What you're doing is madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
I love that line. What I do now is an act of conviction. I really like this is just me. I'm always going to be a sucker for like characters like Ulysses or Joshua Graham who talk in like Shakespearean language or Bible quotes. It's just cool and awesome. And also Ulysses has probably one of the best voice actors I've ever heard. He's got a very cool voice.
He does have a very good, solid voice.
If you blame me for the divide, then let me answer for it, not others.
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
So you're going to bomb the Mojave?
No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
You couldn't destroy the West, not even with every missile you have hit.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
Even if you have no faith in the NCR, I do. My actions have proven it.
Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why.
One can build a community, make it stronger. You saw it at the divide. Even blame me for it.
History has proven this. Our history. And you think that you have this strength? Enough for all of NCR. The West is not the divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me
You see, actually,
changes
there's an
nothing.
irony in this. I believe the NCR will get stronger because I'm going to take New Vegas from them, and when they don't have it, they'll have to turn home and think maybe they should not spend all their resources dying out here. Sheldon is a Geiger Chad who is going to test the NCR in conflict by destroying the Legion and then sending them back to
California.
They can have California. I will have my paradise.
I will have Brainland America.
Even if the missiles launch and I die here, if I can convince you, that's enough for me.
It is enough. It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else. As you built the divide, you have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
You've already handled everything you can throw at us.
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. Two couriers together at the divide.
Lighting now.
and west alike.
Get him, Sheldon. I mean, get him, lad. And it is stuck under the floor grating. No matter. He was never expected to live, only to be a punching bag.
You have forgotten. Traded glory for savagery. Bitter.
That's all.
To the divide of their return.
You know what? There's a lot of ashes here, and each one of them is probably filled with weapons and armor and valuables that I could take with all my weight capacity to get even more. But you know what? I'm not going to do that because that's no,
Do it anyway.
no, that's very complicated. Accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles at the NCR. Redirect the missiles to target both the NCR and Caesar's Legion for grilling. Redirect the missile to target Caesar's territory. The terminal is already engaged in its countdown sequence and the abort code has been overridden. You might be able to change the missile's target or accelerate. Attempt to cancel the launch. You'd have to be a code-breaking robot to crack it in time. Now here's the thing. Would Sheldon let ED die?
I think Sheldon would value ED much more than the lives of man.
But the lives of those men also include the Office of Scientific Inquiry.
No, just target the Legion, Lamau. Bada bing, bada boom.
Sheldon would
Send
probably
nuclear-
not care about targeting the Legion. I can't really think of a reason why he wouldn't.
Well, because they're Chads who also don't respect women.
He would kill a lot of innocents, Sheldon.
Sheldon doesn't care about innocence, so. He's too much of a Chad. Be concerned about such petty
It seems
things.
immoral, but I'm gonna redirect the missiles to target Caesar's territory.
Wow, I can't believe you do that.
Launch Ulysses missiles against targets in the lands east of the Colorado controlled by Caesar's Legion, raining nuclear fire down on its cities and tribes. Are you sure you want to continue? No, you really don't want to.
Do it, do it, do it.
I
do
don't
it,
want to.
doing it, and doing it, and
Well,
doing it.
Ulysses might be mad. Actually, I don't think he'll care.
No, Ulysses will be like, shrug, I don't care, bro. Nukes are cool. Do it, do it, do it to him, do it to him. Better be nuking those people.
I'm gonna save the game before I nuke.
Coward. Accept that your choices are nuke.
So here's the thing. Me, personally, when I played this, obviously I picked the cancel the launch. Because I'm a good person.
Nah, nuke the Legion, nuke them all, innocent civilians, innocent schmamilians.
You know what? Yeah, Sheldon's gonna target the Legion. Taste his vengeance! This is for being Luddites that don't
You were
value
in
technology.
my...
I just failed a quest.
divide erupted in fire as the flame trail of the two couriers' last message arced into the sky. Missiles fell on the east, and the Legion encampment at Drywells, where the Twisted Hears had allied, and been betrayed by Wulpus and Caesar. Legion soldiers died, their silhouettes blasted into the ground and earth.
See, Ulysses might like it. I revenge this tribe.
The last of the Twisted Hears.
Yeah, but revenge is bad.
It was an ending to things. A way of erasing the road that had led to this point and the history that had walked with it.
God. I just committed a genocide.
No, you didn't. You didn't target a specific ethnic group.
I committed apocalyptically scaled mass murder.
There you go.
The last farewell he set off, carrying the song of old world hope with him, which had given him strength to continue on his journey. No matter what, he knew there would be a second home to return to, Navarro or not.
Hopeville burned, lightless in the night. Invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
Merciless nuclear assault on Caesar's legion has devastated the lands east of the Colorado and reached even the borders of the Mojave. At Cottonwood Cove, you can now take a journey by river to the site of Drywells, a devastated legion encampment. Be prepared, the area is highly irradiated and infested with newly formed legion ghouls. You will also unlock the Scourge of the East perk, allowing you to put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the NCR for breaking the back of Caesar's legion. Thanks, bro. But you lose reputation with Caesar's legion because what the fuck?
What the wait, they're mad
you did
you
what?
Duped them? Wait, they're mad you duped them? What for?
I feel like, I feel a little bit bad because Caesar's like, my reputation with Caesar was like Wild Child or something. They're like, he's a real nuisance, but we'll get him. And now it's gone to, haha, I nuked you, fucking idiot. Well, I bumped my luck up to 7. It seemed fitting, because I've sucked the luck out of the Legion's veins.
Yes. Epic.
I'm really still a merciful thug with, with the Legion. I'd say I characterize as a bit more of a thug.
Aw, you fucking thug, you nuked us.
I would say I characterize more as nuclear holocaust maker, man.
Nuclear holocauster.
I want to remind, here's a list of things I've done to the Legion. Remove them from multiple camps, foiled all their plans, dropped radioactive barrels onto their encampment so they could all die and perish horribly in nuclear fire. Then I nuked them for realsies.
Then I was like, you know what? That's not enough. I'm a nuke 'em.
And then I said that wasn't enough, and then I took a boat to try wells, and I shot all of them.
I think you might have some issues to work out, bro.
You know, this is actually interesting, because I've never actually nuked anyone. Because I've done Lonesome Road, I think, twice before. I've never nuked anyone. It just doesn't seem like a good principle.
Yeah, but nuking is fun.
Oh.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Nuke.
Oh shit. This place doesn't look very good.
I think you nuked it.
I think something might have happened to this place.
Something bad happened here.
Oh yeah, me.
Does that feel better?
It does feel better. Thank you for pumping me full of the things necessary to live. Sorry, Legionary Prime, I actually kind of feel a bit bad for it,
Not gonna lie, the war crimes kind of make me feel a bit iffy about this whole thing.
not gonna lie, nuking you and then coming to find survivors to make sure I killed all of you is kind of mean. I've done nicer things. Nuking your entire civilization because it was an inconvenience is not a thing good people do.
It's a thing I do. Get fucked.
You think your invisibility cloak will protect
Cessation of hostilities complete.
you know, you really do have to wonder what kind of a person is so horrible, so callous, that after nuking them, he goes to the place that he nuked to make sure there aren't any survivors.
Well, yeah, he's got to get that epic loot.
Wholesome 100. Say except you.
What can I say except you're welcome?
You know what must be the really funniest thing is just like the NCR being, yeah, the Curry did what? Oh.
Oh, that's a war
That's
crime.
awesome.
Oh, that's epic.
That's
I
fucking
love war crime.
That's based
Based on what?
based on me killing you. I can empathize with them maybe not liking me very much. But it's still unacceptable.
I can't. They should get over it. Get over it, idiot.
Oh my god. Leonard's back. Legionary Leonard. Oh my god, look at him! Tiny Legionary Leonard.
Tiny Legionary Leonard.
I'm at my fucking limit, I seriously can't. You know, like those videos where someone's like on a stream and they're going, no, 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 don't, no!
Yeah.
That's what Legion players are doing right now.
No, no, no.
No! Oh my god, no! Calorie dust. Well, I think I made my point.
Killed everyone.
Don't... When you fuck with the NCR, you fuck with me, and nobody fucks with me. Science rejecting ass motherfucker. I probably killed thousands and thousands and thousands, possibly even low million.
Based.
Oh. I'm not entirely sure it is.
No, it's very much not based, but, you know, too late now.
If the Legion is so smart, how come they're dead?
Yeah, honestly this, yeah.
Leonard will wear the armor of the 87th tribe. Here lies the 87th tribe, now extinct. I shouldn't probably be making so much light of this, but it... I might be a bad
I mean, if
person.
they didn't want to die, they shouldn't have posted cringe.
Probably shouldn't have deleted that back then. There's only one of me. I can't see if I can... Yeah. I don't know why, I really can't get over the, conceptually, there's something really funny about the idea, like, NCR love me for doing this. Like, they think this is just the funniest thing in the world.
Dude, that was such an epic nuclear holocaust.
Leonard equipped the fat man, what will he do? Whoa!
Oh, he equipped. Wow, how did he equip himself? Huh?
Oh man. Almbic, are you watching?
No.
You should have a little look.
A little peek.
Oh, have a little peek. I found ground zero.
No,
It's a little irradiated around here. I think if I stayed here for about a minute, I would die.
Well, yeah, everyone else who did.
A shockingly sober and realistic depiction of radiation. You would
Just
not
pick a
expect
Radax, see if there's something in the hole.
That... No.
Pop a Rad-X and see if there's something in the hole.
I can tell there's something in the hole. I'm looking through it.
Put on a fucking rad suit, take a Rad-X,
Take a dip.
and head down in the hole.
Take a dip.
Jump on in.
Come on in. Water's fine.
Made of radiation.
Well, now that I've arrived here to kill the 6 or 7 people lucky enough to survive nuclear holocaust and made them unlucky.
You thought you were lucky to survive that?
What's this?
Well, guess what? You're not. You're unlucky. Because I'm gonna fucking kill you anyway.
Yeah, even little me, when I played this for the first time on the PlayStation 3 as a big fan of the NC, I was like, you know, maybe I shouldn't nuke an entire people.
Why not?
Sheldon moment.
But what if they're bad? Oh, you think of that?
Bad hombres. They're bad hombres.
You're a bad hombre. Now you're dead. You're a dead hombre.
Can I help you?
Welcome, sir or madam.
Welcome, sir or madam. Architect of a genocide.
It's not a genocide. It's just a war crime.
It's kind of genocide. It's genocide adjacent.
Adjacent.
Yeah, genocide adjacent. That's what I'll call. Hey, sweetie.
That's what I'll call it at the tribunal. Hey, sweetie. Nice ass.
They have many high quality weapons. Some of them can be yours for a low price. Courier's Duster weighs 3 pounds, gives me 25 pounds more to carry, plus 1 to my endurance. 13 damage threshold for 3 weight is very good. It's quite nice.
It's quite good.
Let's buy even more rounds, even though I really don't need them. I will not be satisfied until I am the only one with enough rounds to fire ammo for a year. Like, everyone else will be out of ammo and I'll be the only one.
And I'll be like, sure is good having bullets. Delicious bullets.
Sheldon, what is that you have there? Just some things.
Some stuff and things.
Not for you. don't really need this minigun. I have miniguns. I have.
I already... Oh my gosh, stop whining and stop hoarding.
What? I didn't say anything.
You said you have what to do it.
What?
Just because you said it, just because you think all I don't have hearing.
What did I say?
You said, you know what you said?
No. Really don't.
Daniel. Can't hide it.
Well, I don't think you will need to see me sort out my loot drawer, so I will sadly deprive you of such a wonderful experience of watching me carefully catalog and arrange all of my loot. What I will say is that was very interesting to blow up the to blow up Caesar's Legion. I can't say it isn't the option Sheldon would pick. I could justify not nuking the NCR because they probably have a lot of scientific resources Sheldon would like, but Legion reject technology, don't like cool weapons and science. When all is said and done, not exactly people Sheldon would let go unpunished, let's say.
For their crimes.
And we also saw the... He's so small, he's like a dwarf in this Legion arm. Looks like an actual dwarf, like if I got on the blade, he could go, "There's the one dwarf left in Moria who stole your last breath." But, yep, we got the new companion. Edie was significantly upgraded.
That feeling when you try out the new companion in the Lonesome Road DLC.
And I think once and for all, I have proven my point to the Legion. Don't mess with Sheldon.
Science.
Don't mess with science, man.
He's
Idiot.
got big brain, too big for small brain.
Do you like me?
Caesar.
Man. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also killed Caesar. That probably discounted.
Wait, why'd you kill Caesar?
I didn't like him, so I went to his place and I killed him.
That's cheating. You shouldn't do
That
that.
wasn't cheating.
Because you can't just walk up to Caesar and kill him. You have to fight him in a war.
If he was stronger, he would have lived and I would have died, but he didn't live. He died. So what does that tell
Yeah,
you?
but that tells me that you had a gun and you shot him.
Yes.
I did it. I defeated the UK
How impossible.
as Korea. They have been defeated.
Yay! Well, little Leonard, it's time you headed out.
It's time to go home, Leonard.
Head back to my suite at the Lucky 38. As long as you don't mind me popping out to the Ultralux while you're gone. Oh, Leonard, I do. I'll remember this. Well, I think it's time I was off. I'm probably going to, at some point, I might go through this Let's Play and make some highlight videos. Maybe of, like, the ending slides. So everyone could see all the choices I got in a nice, easy, simple to do session. I'd also, you know, do clips of, like, the battles before them. So, like, all the big boss battles. Yeah, that might happen down the line. However, I would say we're probably about 2 streams from finishing, because I only really have the Brotherhood quest to do. 1 or 2 companion quests, and then probably probably after that Hoover Dam battle. So yeah, we're about 2 streams from the finish, and I'm looking forward to it. I've enjoyed this game greatly. Good night, everyone.